Joining me at the desk is Vusi Khumalo from the South African Chamber of Commerce, and he's the president from there, and he joins us on the discussion with regards to the impact that the lack of service by the South African Post Office has had on the economy and on businesses. Vusi, thank you so much for your time. This is not something that is new. We have known that the Post Office has not been delivering. So why are we bringing it up again, and what solutions have been brought to the table?
Thank you very much and good evening. I first want to state that SAPO is a member of SACCI. And overall, we are quite happy that SAPO has done very well in providing accessibility and has even mapped informal settlements and provided residents in these areas with postal services and addresses. But however, because of the problems and challenges that they're faced with, we are now getting reaction from our members. And not only from our members, it has been widely publicized that at this stage, SAPO's global services have been suspended. And that has got a huge impact, not only in South Africa, but in the SADC region and internationally. So
the global services being suspended means that they will not be able to deliver letters or be able to fulfill their commitments. And the reason behind the suspension, is it strike action?
I guess it's because of the service provision, to an extent that, for instance, we've had the reaction from one of our major chambers, that is the Pietermaritzburg Chamber of Commerce and Industry, where their members are complaining bitterly in terms of the lack of proper service. There are media houses that are serviced by them, who are members, who are complaining that there is a lack of proper service, and as a result they are losing economically in terms of the revenue. It is therefore for that reason that we're raising the issue again.
I have in my hand the press statement from SACCI, and it says no company can compete with the post office in the postal industry at the moment. Why has this not been taken up? Why have you not challenged the post office? Yes, it's suspended at the moment, but why not come together and say, you're not doing a good job? Let's rather form a part or form an organization that can do a better job than what you're currently doing.
That's quite an interesting question, but unfortunately, SAPO is one of those state-owned enterprises that is there as a result of a legislated act. So therefore, it gives it monopoly in terms of a provision of services in the respective areas. So all that we do for them as members, we enter into some collaborative initiatives to try and help them resolve and address their challenges.
What about technology? How many people still send letters back and forth? How much of people's businesses are dependent on this?
Technology is playing quite a major role. But we want to understand also that the masses and some of the businesses, especially the small, medium enterprises, are still largely dependent on postal services in terms of deliveries of letters, of parcels, and all that. So that cannot be done through technology. It's got to be physically done.
I know that SACCI, this is one of your headaches, the making sure that the service is being provided by the South African Post Office. But what else for SACCI is top of mind, is important, is really keeping you awake at night?
At this point in time, we are playing quite an important role in making contributions towards providing a solution to the energy issues, especially with regards to Eskom. We have submitted some recommendations and submissions in terms of arriving at a solution that are being deliberated on the War Room, and we're having constant interaction with the Deputy President's Advisory Council with all other business formations in an attempt to provide a solution.
Vusi, thank you so much.